Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen out there in Wild at Heart TV land. We have been experiencing some technical difficulties owing to the fact that we've put this all together on our own budget, which means no budget, and sometimes we run out of chewing gum to hold the cables in place. So, I'm going to introduce the band now. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen around the world. It is now 8:17 or something Central European time, and Wild at Heart TV presents, live on stage, in front of an empty room because of corona restrictions, Mad Kate and the Tide. Take it away.
Some girl never know. What's in the black hair on my breast? What's it when we began to meet? What's it in between tea time and time for bed? I can't remember what it's like not to be ill. The perfect is short and she's got angles on her face of a dark and resort and she can see straight in this place where authenticity is. To the stillness that I feel wasn't yesterday together where we watch ourselves. When our mama's going crush and keep them dead and loud. When we were raised on like some drunken days, we falling out the bill for our whole lives. Some kids don't need to deal with not doing it out. When do we get out? When do we get out? After breakfast this morning or when we took the pill? When do we get out? When do we get out? It could be you, me, or some girl I've never known. I can't remember. I keep this grin on my face. Touch my blood. Why won't you stand up for my body? When do we get out? When do we get out? After breakfast this morning or when we took the pill? When do we get out? When do we get out? I can't remember what it's like not to be ill. When do we get out? When do we get out? After breakfast this morning or when we took the pill? When do we get out? When do we get out? It could be you, me, or some girl I've never known. That goes out to all the amazingly brave people fighting for the right of abortion, to choose what happens to your body in Poland. May the struggle continue and all around the world, that we can always choose. Ain't no point in fighting the digital age. driving fool, take a plane. Just a storm they change. Ain't no stopping the time. Then naked gun, glowing faces, not really knowing your particular places. Staring at a phone on a picture. Before we overlap, we might not even elect him. Muddled up the edge of future. Ha! Ha! Now to the next best human. Connect to your neighbor inside our space. It might not be physical. Your brother, the one you never call. Imagining him on the edge of the future. Memory and time collapse. Look at place, the human race is connected to your neighbor inside our space. Ain't no point in fighting. Ain't no point in fighting. Ain't no point in fighting to do. Ain't no point in fighting. Ain't no point in fighting. Ain't no point in fighting to do. There ain't no point in fighting the digital age. Ain't no point in fighting the digital age. Ain't no stopping the time. Naked gun, glowing faces, not really knowing your particular places. Look at them all face out. Your many could have liked. It's not this way. Time is strange. Happening now in cyberspace. Ain't no point in fighting. 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 Don't fight it. 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 Speaking of digital content, thanks to y'all for getting on your computers or your phones and watching us, because I know we all got a little bit of TMI in the virtual space. This one is called Generate Content. Content. It means everything and nothing. Content. Take a job. Doesn't matter what it is. Generate content. Doesn't matter what it is. They pay me to generate content. As long as it's content. It doesn't matter what I generate. Generate content, generate content, generate content. waiting for the results. This is part of my context. I'm hoping and waiting. And I also know at the same time we live in a deeply, I'm an American citizen, not we, but we who are Americans live in a deeply divided nation, and I think we also live in a deeply divided world, and we live with each other, so what are we going to do about it? Is this a shaky realization that I am becoming legitimate? Is this a shaky realization that I am becoming legitimate? Is this a shake, 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 that my thoughts are real, that I can be called a human, that I have a right to life. Am I supposed to thank you for bringing me into subjectivity? Well, thank you! My soul understand that writing in my shitty little blog has taken your attention. You, the academic celebrity, are you telling me I'm a real person? That I have been brought, interpolated into realness? Shaking realization that I am becoming legitimate. This is shaking realization that I am becoming legitimate. This is shake, 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 shaking of legitimacy. Mine and extract every grain of our being for the taboo, for the exotic, for the truly wicked, for the wrong. Extract it, brand it, put it on a platter so we can finally be accepted into art. The ticking realization that I am becoming legitimate. This is the ticking realization that I am becoming legitimate. This is the shake, 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 It's not about bodies. It's not about bodies anymore. The quantity of a body, the physicality of a body. Does the body have a penis, a pussy, a clit cock? What is the nature of the genitalia? Does the body have an opening that is a vagina, that is an asshole? No, it's not about bodies anymore. It's not about these questions that quantify the body, wrapped in our measurements, about the body, exactifying the body. No, not when I'm there in the physical moment with another body. Most of the orgasm lies in the brain, the imagination, what we can imagine in the dark spot. Phantom limbs of lovers. We never had bodies. We have not yet known, not known yet. Your body is there. My body is there too, intertwined metaphysically. Bodies that seem to speak to each other now. Now, what brings me to orgasm are the things that remind me of my linkage to other people, to the fragile ego of myself, to desire itself existing between bodies that have weight in my mind, to the desire that exists between bodies that I care about, connect to, now retranslated into the mind's eye. My
cunt is a crying orifice, an emotional interface like my tear ducts. It excretes, our assholes ejaculate ecstatic tears. Glands let loose, not all cries are explosive. Some come out soft and runny. Some come out silently. Inside my cunt there is a tear duct, and it leaks. It releases a long, low rumble. We might put up borders, walls, but the water comes through. Tiny tendrils travel, sliding next to our nostrils, sniffing in, shifting, occurring in drifts of unspoken connections, those we love and have loved, remnants of language that feels like a stranger, holding liminal space, dialogue built on silences, an alienation to our own sexuality, ghosts of lovers we had and unhad, a salacious entry shrouded in unknowing, 'cause all the pixels don't become clear till I'm right in the murk. Donna says, stay with the trouble. Well, the trouble is stirring me, barely turning out in me, and I find it impossible to intellectualize that it engulfs me. Donna says, stay with the trouble, and sometimes the trouble, sometimes it's okay to feel a little fear, a little fear, a little fear, little fear in the trouble. Sometimes it's okay to feel a little fear. This is the hand that makes. This is the hand that strokes. This is the hand that stirs. This is the hand who sows. This is the hand who makes. This is the hand who soaks. This is the hand who stirs. This is the hand who sows. This is my body who wears everybody on her skin.
delivering, making and assembling, making and delivering. This is my body who sets everybody on a skin, and I stand in threading my labor of hand. These are our bodies who stand and wear everybody on our skin, and we stand here as witness of labor of hands. Honor your hands. This is the hand who makes. This is the hand who strokes. This is the hand who serves. This is the hand who sows. This is the hand who makes. This is the hand who strokes. This is the hand who That goes out up to every laborer, bartender, parent, musician, everybody out there who's having a hard time right now, because it's always the bodies at the end, the bodies who pay the price, the bodies of laborers who pay the price. So we have to stand up for each other. Thank you.
Three, two, one. Take it away, Shredder. Stick it in the slot.
Meant to tell you the last
Yeah, same to you. Hey, good evening, everybody out there in Wild at Heart TV land. I'm sitting here with tonight's act, Mad Kate and the Tide. Would you guys care to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Sarah and I play the drums.
Hi, I'm Yako. I play guitar.
Hi, I'm Kate, and I sing, and I scream, and I do spoken word.
Now they've got some stuff coming out which you can get a copy of, or some merch, recordings. I'm not quite sure what. They'll tell you later maybe. So listen carefully, because at the end there will be a quiz question you can answer in your little text columns down at the bottom, and you might win something. So Kate, yeah, you've been around in the Berlin circuit for a few years. I've known you with the Kamikaze Queens and with Hyenas also. Tell me a bit about the Tide. You know, tell me about the band. What's the music direction? Where are you from? What's going on there?
Yeah, actually, Yako wrote me out of the blue. He had just moved to Berlin, or maybe it was even before he moved to Berlin, and he was interested in doing a project together. And I was like, you know, I am interested in doing something new, like more of my. I was interested in doing like my performance art, but having somebody that was really dynamic work with me that could go from punk rock to like really more folksy to also atmospheric and just like or weirdo, just making weird noises with me. And so we just started playing together actually in his house, and it just was like it clicked right away. And for a long time it was the two of us. And yeah, we had, you know, in the beginning, we just like had that first magic together where we just were really able to just like let the songs flow, which was gorgeous. Yeah. So our first album, it ended up being Aliveness. It's called Aliveness. And then when we started performing that, we had Sarah join us at some point, like a couple times as a guest on stage. Like she would come up and like bang some metal, or like we tried out some things, and then eventually she started playing with us regularly. So now it's the three of us.
So how long has it been that the three of you have been playing together?
Well, I mean, Sarah joined like a while ago, here and there when we had shows from time to time. I think she first recorded when we did a version of When Did We Get Ill? That's a new song. Like we just put a video out for it.
Yeah, I've seen the video. Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. It's a really, really cool video. What's it called?
When Did We Get Ill?
When Did We Get Ill? Yeah, look for it on YouTube.
Yeah,
Mad
that
Kate and
was
the Tide
that
on
was a
YouTube.
lot of
It's
fun.
a great video.
Thank you.
Yeah, I hear you've been doing some recording in the last months. You have some material coming out. Do you want to tell us about that? Let us know when we can get hold of you online somewhere,
Yeah.
or if you have any plans for releases.
Yeah, definitely. We recorded an EP. You know, I'd say like all our process is slow. This is our baby. We baby our material and then we
Right.
give birth to it. But
Oh, that's
we
sweet.
recorded in the past 2 years actually, like long process with a guy named Lorenzo who helped us
Okay.
with part of our and also Jaco did a lot of the recording with the EP, which is called This Morning Waking. That just came out like during Corona time, like during this, you know, this past months when we were at home. And we also started recording some new material for the next album, which was called Sex Work Performance Art.
Okay.
And I'm actually not sure if it's still going to be called that. I'm thinking
Are there
of
any
calling
other
it.
options?
Yes, I haven't told these guys because I've been toying with it in my head.
Okay,
I'm
let's
thinking of
spring it on them now. What's it going to be called?
I think it might be called
Drum roll.
Generate Content, but
Gen-
Generate Content.
Generate content.
Yes.
All right.
But let's see. But we've been writing songs together. It's been really nice to have Sarah
cool.
now also writing with us. So we've been
Oh,
in the
that's
practice
nice, yeah.
room. And yeah, like generating content. So
Generating content.
we've been putting together new songs, and I hope that it can be out early next year. Let's see.
Oh, that would be cool.
Let's
That would
see
be
how
very
much we
cool.
can get done.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been tough times. We're doing our first show tonight with no live studio audience because the Berlin City Council has, closed bars and stuff. So we can't even have a small audience here. It's just the sound crew, the stream crew, and you guys. So it's going to be a different energy. It's like a studio performance, but it's for everyone out there. And for all of you out there, there is the quiz, which I'm going to cut to straight away. Because we're running short on time. I got to think of a question. Oh yeah, what's the name of the video that just came out that's on YouTube? We were talking about it a minute ago. Get down there and type your answers in, and the first people who type the answers in will get something special from the band. I'll put you in touch and you guys can work that out yourselves. Is there anyone you'd like to say hi to out there really briefly before we go back to you on stage?
Oh, well, of course, Anita Drink, one of my favorite people in Berlin. And, of course, Bad Conscience.
Okay.
I like to say hello to my grandmother in Italy and to my cat, my 2 cats, Yondu and Nebula.
Yay!
And I'll say hi to Oksana and Beck and Greta and my dad.
And I want to say, hi, Mom! Yeah, okay. That leaves it to me just to say it's back to our band, Mad Kate and the Tide, live on stage at the Wild at Heart here in Berlin. Play it loud! Okay, that's a wrap. Fire the... 3.
Well, you're not gonna convince me that we have to take our bombs, decorate our heels with switchblades of bullets of bombs. Win this thing, 'cause in us there is no winning. There is no other side. So long as there is blood, my blood is yours, and your blood is Don't threaten me. Don't try to manipulate me into agreeing with your war. quite often. What do I understand about myself? My life? I wake. I am waking. I am a body. I am a subject. I am a witness. As a sex worker, I can make experiences for you. I practice routine, like yoga, like a prayer. What do I understand about myself? I'm performing repetition, like yoga, like a prayer. Showering, putting on my makeup. No extraordinary act, a regular act of repetition, of stage and bedroom. You might think of this as cloaking, but I tell you, this is not a character! This is me! This is the real me! This is the real me! What I tell my partner, what I present on stage, a dialogue of learning through repetition, a stage and bedroom of a body as a witness. No extraordinary act of learning. I stand here before you as a body, as a witness, as a subject. Stage and bedroom. Bedroom. You might think I'm joking, but I'm not. This is what I came for. It's on mine. You might think I'm joking, but I'm not. Stage and bedroom, stage and bedroom, stage and bedroom, repetate. Is now the time to speak? Is it speaking time? Why the impulse? Why the impulse to speak? One feels one needs to be speaking, to be one, a voice. Is my voice necessary? What are the elements that call my voice into necessity?
The democracy of speaking, I mean access to amplification, to be heard. Must we learn to speak better, or must we learn to speak differently so we can be heard? Not you, not I. Our approach could be listening differently, how we listen to others, audibility, amplification, grievability, visibility. Not afraid of annihilation, I'm afraid of living like this. Not afraid of not surviving, not afraid of death. Not afraid of annihilation, I'm afraid of living like this. Not afraid of a violent death, I'm afraid of a violent life. I'm afraid of living day to day like this. Surviving like this. Working 100 hours, never seeing my kids. Working 3 jobs, unfulfilling. Desensitizing with Netflix. Desensitizing with fear. I'm drowning in content. Not afraid of annihilation, I'm afraid of living like this. Stop trying to psychoanalyze me, just listen to me. How'd you know what I'll do to you? I barely know what I'll do with myself. Don't silence me, don't tell me what I want. 'Cause I got no time to stay. I got a long life to live, and I will survive it. Desensitizing with Netflix, desensitizing with pills. I'm swimming in content, drowning in social media. Who's afraid of the future? Well, the present is so full of injustice and pain. Valorized violence, we got no time to speak. Who's afraid of a future when the present so full of injustice and pain? When the present so full of injustice and pain. Goes out to all my fellow American citizens as we wait to find who will be our next president. And I know it's not easy because we are vastly divided, but we have to figure out how to live with each other. And I hope we can offer support to each other in whatever ways possible. And I have gotten hope this year. The movement for Black Lives, protesters out in the street, raising their voices. I've gotten a lot of hope this year for a future but we gotta keep struggling, because I know a lot of us are unhappy as in the way that we're just surviving and making it through in our capitalist economy. But I'm not gonna leave you with that sad song. I'm gonna leave you with something fun. This last one is called Leather Jacket.
In the darkness, looking and grown, the man I wish I could be. Left my bite marks on your skin, naked underneath. How many times have you been there for me? Sometimes just for a trip to see. So interesting is the body average, the faces that you know. I'm so soft, you're such a nice cut. I like to chew on you. You are one that you're quite thin. Blemish, but I forgive. Hey, I cover my eyes, I cover my heart. Too heavy to bear alone. Like I line resiliency, tougher than I am. Leather jacket, all my life in my leather jacket. Leather jacket, all my life in my leather jacket. Hit me with me, play me down. Never felt like love, only felt like you. Hit me with me, play me down. Never felt like love, only felt like you. Feels like a boy with tips in a cut. Maybe that's what I am. You're not a tease, you're so direct. You never play games at all. Keep my eyes next to my heart. You don't let it next me. I can never pretend you're not there at all. The way there's into me. Leather jacket, all my life in my leather jacket. Leather jacket, all my life in my leather jacket. Hit me with me, play me down. Never felt like I've always felt like you. Hit me with me, what you do. You never felt like I've always felt like you. That's Jacopo Vertaco on guitar. That's Sarah Neidorf on drums. Thank you so much to Tori, Uli, Leah, all the crew of Wild at Heart. And to Betty, thank you.
Has been. I'm on now.
And to Shredder.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. This has been Wild at Heart TV, here live on stage at the Wild at Heart in Berlin-Kreuzberg. We're not in front of a live studio audience tonight because we're going into a second round of lockdowns. So we're bringing you these live performances every Thursday still, just with the streaming crew and the bands to help make your lockdown experience a bit more tolerable. Because of that, we're not bringing in, we used to take donations from the studio audience, so we're struggling, really a lot at the moment. Please go to the PayPal that you probably see on your screen right about now. Dig deep, give generously, keep us afloat here. We've got no funding. We've been doing this off our own backs from the very start. This is live stream number 23 plus the 4-hour stream we did for Fête de la Musique in June. Please, convert your love to monetary exchange. Dig deep, give generously. I'd like to thank our crew here, Leah and Uli, for 25 years of Wild at Heart. I'd like to, we have 2 photographers here tonight. I'd like to thank our normal photographer who's here every week, Sebastian Oscar Kroll, documenting every live stream we've done. Also, we got Sponge in the house. Look out for him, man. Sponge pics all over the world. landing planes and taking pictures of punk rock bands for time immemorial. I'm forgetting what I'm saying here. Thank you very much to the Shredder, our stream pilot, who somehow managed to tape it all together tonight, and Betty Dynamite doing Pet Rock's music promotion and this live camera right here. And once again, put your hands together back at home. Once again, for our band live on stage here at the Wild at Heart in Berlin, Kreuzberg, it has been Mad Kate and the Tide. Thank you and good night.